Not long ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons and Dragons. Inspired by boredom, equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, and your livers, and join us on a quest as we make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Hey everybody, it's Dennis, the world's most okayest DM. I just wanted to say thank you so much to Noah and Matt who supplied the intro for this week's episode. They have a podcast called Constructing Comics Podcast, which is all about, creating comics, whether from a writing standpoint like myself or from an art standpoint. I've met them at a convention a couple of years ago, and I've kept in touch with them ever since. They are great people. They were kind enough to have me on their show again for my upcoming Kickstarter. Go and check out their podcast, Constructing Comics Podcast, on all your podcatchers. You can also go to constructingcomicspodcast.com and check them out there. My episode is episode 345, in case you want to look it up. But both Noah and Matt are indie comic creators themselves. They each do Kickstarters for their work as well. Sometimes they do work alone, sometimes they do work together. Either way, they're awesome people. I highly recommend you go and support them and check them out. If you want to follow Noah on Instagram and, check out all of his books and his awesome art, go on Instagram and look up Noah C. Ray, all one word. And then Matt you can find at MATTKUND. And again, thank you so much to Noah and Matt. They are incredibly kind and supportive of me and my projects. Go check out their podcast. Give it a 5-star review if you haven't already. Show them some love and tell them Botch sent you. All right, that's the Constructing Comics Podcast on all your podcatchers. Thank you so much again, Noah and Matt. I really appreciate it. And now with that, let's get to the show.
Fucking previously on Botched.
So I was in Nashville in the studio, right, laying down some tracks, and I got a call from England that said that they were interested in me playing guitar with a band on tour, and they had gifted so many subscriptions to my live channel that we had a previous relationship. So I said, why not? I want to see the world. I'd love to tour England. So the Queefing Ponies and I set out, and now I'm fucking stuck in the underground or something, and they're yelling at me, and there's pocket universes that are the same, and we have to go find some fucking finger monster in the trees. I hate it. I'm never leaving Nashville again. Give me some hot chicken.
But consider this.
Without gravy.
What if those giant feet we saw in the forests, what if they're attached to a giant lady and she'll step on you?
I know a girl in Nashville do that for $20. She's real big.
Welcome back, junior researchers, to the 25th episode of our 8th season. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We are going to start right where we left off last time, as the group known as the MTF group, otherwise known as the Queefing Donkeys, or whatever.
Queefing Ponies.
Same difference
fucking
to me.
Queefing Ponies, come on.
Is heading towards one of the towns that they spotted from up on the mountain, that the version of the town looks different from other versions. They're making their way in that direction, down a long slope and through the forests. And you have your chunky dog. What's your, order of operations here? Straight line, a diamond pattern? What you doing?
I forgot about Chunky Dog.
Spuds,
that's right.
I mean, like any important people, we walk 3 abreast on the sidewalk or whatever, so that other people
in the
can get
woods,
around us.
like I just said.
Okay, so we'll make a diamond. A dog, Spud's in front, sniffing everywhere.
yeah, Spuds always lead.
Okay. You guys are walking through the... Now, are you trying to go quickly? Or you're trying to be quiet? What's your plan here? Because you just experienced, if you forgot, up on the mountain, there was a cave with baby bones, and there was a pot clanging around and all that jazz. You did snab a diary, though your camera feed doesn't seem to pick up anything when you're holding it. It goes staticky. So saith the person in your ear.
Well, what did the diary say?
No, it's illegible. You can't read it.
We can't. But
I can read it. What about Spuds? Spuds can read it?
Yeah, Spuds can read it. He just can't tell you what it says because he doesn't speak English.
I speak a little. Dog.
Spudlish?
I was married once. Yeah, I was married. I know her language.
Okay, speak it. Speak, boy. Speak.
I would, but it's a little rough.
And you're dead. Your legs just broke. It's weird. You had that
oh,
fragile
no,
bone
no.
syndrome.
Bow! Ow! Ah!
Oh, your arms too. And
Guess
and
you're
your
not the
neck.
front man anymore, Archie.
I never was. Played guitar.
Archie,
he's
Spud,
the
and
man.
Oliver were walking through
Is
the
Rudy
forest.
the front man, or do we hire a studio
hired a front man.
vocalist?
Yeah. You said I had to dress.
I'm over here wants to hear a voice like this. Try to sing, huh?
I had to
you
dress in a
guys-
dress and cowboy boots the whole time.
So you guys are continuing to walk through the woods.
Aye.
Roll me perception checks.
I've got numbers.
Wouldn't be starting an episode of Botched unless we roll a fucking perception check. And
It's your
Botched.
favorite. You continue to suck at those rolls
True.
Fucking
for no
Yeah,
reason.
Rudy got a 12.
Okay.
7.
All right, you guys don't notice.
Oh, hold on. What about me dog?
Sure.
on.
You get advantage on perception.
Yeah, he's a good dog. I'll be a little
7.
fat.
What, does he have a bonus?
He's a dog, so I'm gonna guess 3.
Okay, he's got an 18 then.
Okay. So the
lives
three
off
of
of-
you are just meandering through the woods, chit-chatting about whatever, and you notice that Spuds, his ears perk up, and he whines a bit, and he starts looking around frantically. You guys don't hear anything or notice anything, though, so you just keep
I'm gonna
going.
get.
Where's the boy?
Which way is he like kind of looking around here?
Sort of like behind you and to the left.
I'm gonna turn around and kind of see what he's going on his tingle sense.
So you guys are going down like a wooded ridge, and when you turn and look to your left, there's like a hill not very far away. It's like a crest almost. So
I
it's,
see a bunch of eyes up there.
no, you see a bunch of trees. You don't
You
see
just see
anything.
Billy.
Yeah, you don't see any
Billy on the
crooked
hill.
people, anything like that. So
Hillbilly.
I hate you. I hate two of you now. Steve, you're the
Where
only one
we're
I don't
at,
hate yet.
it's Hill William. Don't be disrespectful.
Don't worry, I'll get
William.
there.
I know.
Boys and eight.
But I'm saying your last two
Helium?
party.
Yeah.
Helium.
Wait until I talk about persevering. You're gonna
Or
love it.
HE if
Oh,
you're
God.
feeling formal.
So yeah, the dog is he's like quiet boofing at that hill.
I'm gonna put on. Do I got any kind of like fucking night scans or like?
It's not nighttime.
I've got more questions. You don't have to cut me off. Or like
Your first
like,
question was night
different.
scans, so I don't know what that means.
Everyone knows what night scan is,
Oh,
huh?
yeah?
Is that a movie? Night Scans?
Night scanners.
What about like ultraviolet scanners or different a dimensional scanner or anything like
Dimensional scanner.
that? Yeah, interdimensional scanners.
Google.com night scans film.
I'm sure there's got to be.
Or it's probably a song at least.
It sounds like a shitty like 70s like night moves,
scan.
but night scanners.
if not, we're sitting on.
It is a song.
Night scans.
Night
Oh,
Scanners.
it just brought me to some scans of a comic called Night.
Oh, okay.
It's a dub song from 1995. Night Scanners by Adrian and Alvarez.
By Archie Dingles, it
Okay.
turns out.
It slaps
yeah.
pretty fucking hard, actually. The intro is good.
Okay.
So UV, interdimensional. What
You don't
we
have
got
any
going on?
interdimensional. You have night vision, and you have, we'll say UV.
Okay, what do I check out on the UV
There's a hill.
scans?
You're on the low end of a hill. There's a hill, so you can't see if there's anything beyond that hill. Behind you. You don't know. But that's the way
You
the
would
dog's
say
pointing.
we're at the
What?
foot of the hill.
You're down on the slope. You're not all the way at the bottom of the. You're not at the foot, but you're on the slope. You're downward slope.
We're at the ankle of the hill.
Calf.
Cankles.
Archie.
Ankle.
Archie, shut that dog up. Archie, shut it up.
What do you want me to do, mate? You want me to beat the shit out of this dog?
Whatever you have to do to shut it up so that the
Wait,
sky
what if
monster
it's, what
doesn't
if it's
stomp
not
us.
a dog but a child like in that show? Do we really want to take that chance?
What, like Harry Potter? Like
You'll
it's a
have
rat?
to go to therapy
but it's actually a man?
and go through your repressed memories.
You know what,
and
that's fine.
be
I'm not going to
Alan
hit my
Alda.
dog.
As you're having this conversation,
I take out a loose bag of beans.
Okay.
Like a... No, well, it's baked beans.
Don't let him eat the beans.
Yeah.
They're
So I'm going
uncooked.
to open up... No, they're fucking cooked,
Okay.
mate. I wouldn't eat uncooked beans.
Don't eat dry beans. Those will kill you.
No, it's baked beans.
What
that I
would the
have.
queen think if he was just chomping on some
Chomping on
crunchy,
beans!
uncooked beans?
Oh, well, come on now. So I'm
A
gonna
shame.
open up the bean bag and let the dog go yum 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 and get his snout in there.
While you're doing that,
Oh, hold on. How's the dog like it? He loves beans.
yeah, he's fat. He's so fat because you
He's-
feed him beans.
Well, I call him my little bean boy.
Little tin of beans boy.
Yeah.
Who's ready
You
for
would
a
think he
tune.
would like mashed potatoes or anything like that, but no, he's a little bean boy.
Okay. While you were doing that, so it feels as like there's a very low rumble on the ground wise, and the tree line that's cresting that little hill that's nearby sort of bursts as this big ass. It's a. You would say it's like a foot. Like it's the giant leg and foot that you saw in the previous episode. But it doesn't seem to have any bones. It moves like a snake, like an anaconda. But the toes are like pointed downwards, almost as if those were like the eyes of the snake or something like that. And you'd have to say the diameter of this thing is probably about 3 or 4 feet.
No, put it in meters and centimeters.
1 meter. 1 to 1.3
1/3
meters.
meter, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so an Amish meter is what you're trying to say.
An Amish meter? Now we're putting Amish
Yeah.
in here?
Well, no, like a meter is 3 imperial feet. Amish meter, the Amish, they always do something just a little bit more.
Okay. So,
It's like in
Yeah.
3 Amish, the meter.
sure. So it bursts over the hill and like sort of sits up almost like a king cobra of sorts. And you notice that the toes that are pointed down almost they look like they're separating, almost like a snake's mouth. And you hear that snapping and cracking as the toes elongate a little bit and turn into like almost those little feeler. What's that?
The boss guy?
That weird mole rat thing that has like the mustache of fingers.
So naked mole rat.
Is it?
Yeah, it's called a naked mole
Naked
rat.
mole
Look it
rat.
up.
So
Educate
yeah, so
yourself.
it kind of looks like the nose of the naked mole rat, where those are like they're little dangly bits that are like protruding out in almost
Whiskers?
in a grab sense. And we're gonna roll initiative now.
But we
Get-
didn't
Not using
fight
that
it.
fucking.
All right.
I know, but it seems to just be attacking now.
Rudy gets a 19.
Oliver got a natural 20, which is the
Look,
highest roll you
fucking
can get, by the way.
Look at all you. Huh? Archie got a 16. And Spud's got a 19 on the die. I guess he's going to be probably 9. No, he's fat as fuck.
Oh, that's
He-
right.
he
Yeah,
probably-
his dex is low.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's
18.
okay. Yeah, I'll take a -1 on him. He's an 18.
Okay. All right. So then first up would be Oliver. You have this giant foot-leg snake monster thing bearing down on you.
Does it appear to have any sort of face, eyes,
No.
mouth?
Doesn't have a face. Like I said, the toes have like spread apart and it almost looks like it's an opening like a mouth.
Who has the book?
Yeah, I
Archie.
believe it
Archie?
was-
Okay.
I
Archie
do,
took
yeah.
it,
Okay. Just wondering.
I will shout out to Archie. Get out of here.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
mate. I wasn't going to stick
Fucking
around.
cheese it. And I'll lay down some suppressing fire
Okay.
on the toes, specifically aiming
Okay.
for what on what I would think on a human to be fleshy parts. Very
Yeah.
I'm going
They- I
Australian
mean-
again. It's fine.
These toes are
Tad.
like the size of elongated footballs, so they're all pretty big. But yeah,
Yeah.
So yeah, roll to attack. Lay down your suppressing fire.
How much of this foot is hanging out?
So the leg, I would say what you can see, you would see the foot. I would say the foot itself is about 15 feet long, and then the leg that you can see is about another 20-ish feet beyond that, and then disappears past the hill where you
Heard.
can't see.
I rolled a 10.
So you fire and miss. You fire up in the air. It seems like that you can't seem to focus on one toe, so they all just seem to go right between all the toes. It's like the toe's nose or something.
Well, I mean, and it's because the British don't go to the range very often.
Yeah, they also
Allowed
don't
guns.
clean their toes.
They don't have their
so,
Second
like,
Amendment.
yeah. Are you taking your second attack?
Yes. Fire. This time I'm going to fire at the feet. And I'm going to hit him.
The heel?
Okay. So like the sole?
Like the sole of the foot? Where the tendons
No,
are,
I'm
right?
going to aim in the same place.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
So the
hit.
toes.
It's going to be a 14.
Okay. So yeah, so it definitely looks like the bullets hit and penetrate and blood runs out. It's like the normal human colored blood, so it's not like green or black or anything like that. And you notice that it sort of like shakes and sputters a little bit. So it does not seem to like that. Then it would be Rudy.
Yeah, Rudy is going to run and hide in the forest.
Okay. Roll a stealth
That's something I'm proficient in. All right.
to hide.
Dex +3, +3. So 16 is my score.
Okay. So you run away a little bit, about as far as your movement can take you, and you sort of duck behind. It's like a rock and a tree.
Yeah, fuck this.
It's
No.
more than enough to cover you anyway.
I know where the exit is.
You're nowhere near the exit
I
right
know
now.
where it is, and I'm
You
just
do
gonna
know
hide.
where it is, though. Okay. And then it'll be Spuds. What's Spuds doing?
No, Spud's going to go up to that foot.
Okay.
He's going to chomp it right on the Achilles heels.
What a good
You can't
boy.
reach that high.
What do you mean he can't reach that high?
Do you know how high dogs can jump, voice, and head?
That's a fat dog.
Dogs can't look
Well,
up.
yeah, but
And?
You shut
there's
up.
like a little stairs that he can hop
Oh, you
on.
put some stairs up there for him?
Well, I mean,
It's collapsible tactical stairs he deploys off of his.
He's just
he's
got a
got,
folding
he's
stair.
got that backpack, right?
That's
With all
right.
the food and all everything.
A
on
little
it.
step ladder.
Yeah.
Go, fat gadget
And
steps.
So
since
you
he's been,
think
he was
you
hold
filled
on.
him up with
Let me
food?
explain.
Supplies and a
Let me
ladder.
explain. Well, no, he's always had this, even when he wasn't MTFing.
He's fat because how he gets on the couch.
It's a little rocket, like a little bazooka that sits. It's a bazooka that sits on his back now.
So do you know why
And
you
all-
don't get
hold
this?
on.
It's an Acme rocket.
Do you know
All
why
you gotta
don't get
do,
this?
hold on. All he has to do is nod his head down twice,
Bazooka.
and it goes out, right? And these this like 6-foot stairs for him to get up so that he can get into, any kind of small hole or anything that we over. I mean, this was custom made through the 3D printer division of the SCP UK. So it works out fucking great.
So this isn't an offensive rocket. It shoots to
It
make
just
stairs.
shoots stairs out
Shoots
so that he
stairs.
can get
Okay.
where he can get where he wants to go.
It's like if Boba Fett built
Stadookin.
scaffolds.
Oh, okay. So the issue is that you never said that he had it, so he doesn't have it. 'Cause
But in
that's
my
the rule
defense,
that we
you
now
didn't.
made.
You didn't ask if
I don't.
you
I
had.
asked
You didn't
what
ask
you were
about
taking,
the dog.
and you
asked
didn't
what
mention
we
it.
had.
No, I
that's
straight
not
up
true.
did ask
He
the dog.
very much asked
I
what
did.
the dog said.
I'm gonna start
And
saying.
then
They
you-
tried to load that poor dog up with like 1,000 pounds of equipment.
Yeah.
Well, in all defense, he's already fucking loaded because he hangs out with us.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
that he was like
He lives on beans
Um,
and beer.
We give
beans
him a
and
little
beer.
bit of heroin as a
He's
treat.
supposed to be a tracking dog, not
Well,
a
he tracks.
stair
Well, tracks.
missile.
He's got tracks. He's got tracks all
He's a
over
tracking
him.
dog.
Yeah.
Because you got tested out on the dog first, apparently.
No, he's come accustomed
We
to
always
it.
try
How's he
it
do it?
first.
He doesn't have.
making
he
sure
doesn't
there's
have
no
the
fentanyl.
fingers.
He gives me those eyes, and he's like, "Hey,
Give me-
Daddy,"
And the sweats.
I don't-
And then he
Daddy,
shits.
Where's my heroin?
shivers.
Where's my? And yeah, you could tell when he needs it because he
Nudges
gets
the
real,
spoon with his
real
nose.
whiny. Yeah,
But his favorite drug is roofies.
they're called roughies. The dog parts of it.
Yeah.
Roughies.
He'll ask for them from time to time.
I don't
He's
want
a
to remember.
Roof. Roofalin.
So anyway, the dog
So he hit. what do you
does
say?
not
What do you
have a
say?
rocket, or
he
yes?
hits
So no, he doesn't have a fucking rocket of stairs.
I'm gonna
Nor
start
does he
saying
have
that
a step ladder attached to his back.
All right.
Nothing.
Well,
No
he's
stairs.
going to take his AR-15 out and start firing.
He doesn't have that.
he's an American bully dog.
It's an American Bulldog. He's got to have an AR-15.
Oh no, I don't have rums.
Right?
He went to puppy school. I figured he was number one in his class with a bullet, eh?
Only taking him.
I'm just
Well,
gonna start
then-
saying I have a mystery object when we load up that I will then describe
I have
later.
an unknown mystery object which will not be approved until when I need it.
All right, well then he's going to get next to me, and I'm going to pick him up and just start running.
Okay. Roll me athletics to run, but with a -3.
Spud. The minus
spud.
Is that encumbered?
I got advantage or anything like that, yeah?
No. Why would you have
I
advantage?
rolled a 1.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna kill that dog.
There's no way.
He's gonna kill you then.
There's a way, yeah.
So
now he's got that rocket and it shoots off in the back of your head.
So you go to pick up Spuds, and similar to an experience I once had when I tried to pick up my dog and misjudged the weight of the dog and just perpetually fell forward until you hit your head on a rock and you drop the dog and it rolls away, and now you have a very bad headache.
Didn't
and
have
it
to
hurts a
embarrass
lot.
yourself in public, but you chose to.
It's fine.
Well, all right. Well,
And the dog
Godspeed.
rolls away and just sort of...
One with the queen.
Okay.
Spuds, you'll find me. I know you will. Homeward
Spuds.
bound.
Spuds, get the book. Spuds.
I'm gonna start heading to that little town we saw in the.
Just walking away.
That was your
Yeah,
turn.
that's where we were going.
Well,
we're going
I
back to the
I
house
get to
so we
double
can get
move.
the fuck out of here. Now run!
You picked up the dog. Well, yeah, you botched. So, like, there's no double move. You fucked it up. I'm sorry, but you fucked it up.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Cocked it up.
Do I at least? I'm not prone. At least let me use a bonus action to stand up and clean my fucking Weibles off.
It's a full
Hello.
action to stand up.
Hi.
I rolled a 51, so
I'll stand up.
you stand
Proud.
up.
I'm
Proud.
fucking proud.
Fucking proud.
Fucking ain't nothing gonna put me down
Sure.
except for this giant foot.
Giant foot snake monster.
Isn't it kind of funny that, like, a giant foot is gonna squash a bunch of people from the UK, just like in those Monty Python movies?
Oh yeah, that's true. So it doesn't look like it's going to do the squishy squashy. It looks like it moves more like like a snake, I would say, than anything else. So yeah,
constrictor.
so it. Oh,
Oh my god, what we have 499 followers on Twitch. We just need one more
Wow.
to be cool.
No, I'm
okay.
good.
So the foot
I got it.
moves past each one of you and gets to the chonk dog and wraps itself around the chonk dog like a boa constrictor.
Strength checked by
and is
My
holding
dog.
it up in the air. And the snaky snake face is like parted a bit. So yeah. So that's its turn. Then it'll be Oliver.
All right. So, I'm gonna
Snaky
take...
leg boy's next to you.
Oh shit! I probably don't want to grenade him.
Yeah, right
But
next
if
to
I
you. It's a good idea.
could, you know what? I am. I'm gonna take a grenade
Okay.
and I'm gonna just put it right in between his little toesy webs.
Again, high up. The toes are on the top. It's like the head of the snake.
Oh, it's like he's lying down on his back on the other side of the hill, and he's just dangling his little toes.
It's not that I'm saying his whole leg has moved forward. Like it's like a big
don't you-
long snake that's
Get-
miles long.
get on that fucking Achilles, huh?
Yeah, I jump up
Get on
there.
the Achilles.
Okay.
You got your
Roll
tactical
to
axe.
Climb up him.
Is acrobatics?
I will let you have acrobatics with a minus. Because
Well,
it's
then
weird.
what do you think it should be?
Athletics.
To climb.
It's in the book.
Athletics
Athletics
fucking
is
trick
climbing.
you. Athletics is what I'm proficient with this
It's
time.
not a trick.
Got him.
Gotcha.
Fucking got him.
not a
Got him.
trick.
Thomas
Got him.
fucking got the voice in head. You all heard it. I fucking tricked him. He
What an
fell for
idiot.
it, and I got a 17.
Yeah, you climb up the back of this thing. You're on sort of like the top of where the foot would be. There's like little hairs and whatnot. Yeah, but you're up there. You're up on top of it.
I just stick a little grenade in there between the third and fourth toe. Pull the pin, jump off.
Roll an attack. I will let you use strength or dex.
My attack was 21,
Good. I'm glad you didn't fuck that up.
and I jump off.
So you toss that in there. Now you're just straight jumping off.
Yeah, as quickly
'Cause it's
and
up
as
there.
much distance as I can get. Just yeah.
Okay.
I mean, probably
Athletics.
better to fucking roll an ankle than to like die.
Blow up. That's fair. Roll athletics.
Oh, this time I rolled a 6.
Okay, so you jump, but you don't jump super, super far away, but you do jump
It's more
off.
of a fall.
Yeah, and you're going to take a little bit of fall damage because it's definitely high enough for that.
I can do it.
Y'all ever
You are going
jaw?
to take 8 fall damage,
Ow.
and you definitely roll your ankle a little bit.
Ow.
So it definitely hurts quite a bit.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Chug a beer. You'll be fine.
But you've done that. And then you notice that the head of this thing, or the foot, explodes into this big, bloody, pulpy mess.
How Spuds?
That's a good question.
He's dog logging
Because he
down
is
the hill.
literally right next to it.
He's
Yeah, but
probably
he doesn't
fine.
have a dog rocket, so he couldn't fucking fly up there.
Well, yeah, but he's high
wasn't-
as
You said he was
fucking
rolling, so he was like
heroin,
rolling
man.
down the hill away from it, right?
Right. He's a grass roller.
Him. He's
'Cause we
rolling.
gave
the
him
dog's
marijuana.
not rolling.
You said the dog. Oh, okay.
He got
I
picked
misunderstood.
up.
And then he
picked up by
got dropped. So I assumed
No,
the
he hasn't
dog
gotten
rolled.
dropped yet.
No, he ain't dropping yet.
He didn't
Right.
drop the dog yet.
All right.
Good luck.
I'm trying to save this dog.
Archie.
If you gotta kill the dog, then
High low.
fuck you.
Let's go low.
Okay. So the explosion causes the foot to rupture wildly, and there's a bunch of meat and blood goes all over the place. The dog looks like it is harmed, but not dead.
Is it flying through
It's
the air?
flying through the air right now.
Can I dex to get it?
Dex to catch the dog.
It's a 21.
You catch the dog, and it looks at you with these big glassy eyes, like, "Can I have some heroin now, Papa?"
I feed him more from the beanbag.
Okay.
Here's the magical.
beans.
These are magical beans.
Yeah.
I
Queen's
got them
beans.
I got them for trading your mama, the cow.
Sure.
I got these magic beans.
Sure.
You'll be fine.
So yeah, so the top of this foot is exploded and is like shredded.
Like really strong or what?
It looks like a one of those shrimp cocktails almost, where it's just like exploded outwards, and it
What?
sort of. Well, the top.
No. I got you. They're butterflied shrimp.
Yeah, it's the whole thing's
Okay.
like the top of the cup. Yeah,
Okay.
it's all this meat going every which way. So it sort of like flops over to the side, and there's like a smoking. It's smoking and steaming. off the
mates.
corpse.
Do you remember what we're supposed to be doing here?
You're supposed to.
Intel?
Yeah, we're supposed to be
investigating
going to the next town that looks different.
Well, yeah, no, I got that, but are we supposed to be picking up intel? Are we supposed to be defeating monsters? Are we supposed to be containing?
It's a stealth
what-
mission.
What was his voice?
Right. I'm still on the radio. You could ask me that question.
Well, I didn't want
I
to
told
seem
you to go and
incompetent.
check. Well, you don't have to see me all incompetent, but you just have to go to that town and investigate and see what's different, because you said it looks different from every other place.
I'm sorry. Now listen, how many joint-sized feed-ups have you destroyed?
It's classified. It's redacted.
I'm gonna say fucking 0.
You don't know that. It's redacted.
I can feel it from your fucking voice.
You can't. You can't feel shit. It's a radio.
I can feel it. It's the emotion.
Feel nothing.
Yeah, I can see your
You
dead
can
fucking
feel
eyes.
nothing. No, you
I
can't.
can
It's a
feel your
radio.
dead
You can't
eyes.
see nothing. It's not
He's
I
a
can
desk
feel-
jockey.
It's not a telly.
I bet you're a broom pusher.
He's a janitor.
My father,
Bet you're a fucking
my father was
broom
a broom
pusher.
pusher.
I can smell
He's a
it.
proud broom
His
pusher.
father
Yeah,
was a broom
coming
pusher.
from-
And his
Coming
father
through a
was
family of broom
was a
pushers.
broom pusher.
His father used to stand in the alleyway, and he'd open up his trench coat, and there'd be a bunch of brooms, and say, "Hey kid, you want to buy some
You want
brooms?"
to buy a broom?
Yeah, but his
Joshua
dick was out. His dick was kind of always
Oh, I'm
out.
sorry,
You can
they
tell.
can't afford underwear. Well, back then it was hard
Yeah,
times. He was selling brooms.
He got all these brooms and he's got a trench coat,
Yeah.
but he couldn't fucking find any knickers.
You wouldn't steal a broom, would you?
That's right.
It's funny that he only chose to flash children, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, alleyways at schoolyards
you know-
is
you know-
the
different
best
time.
place.
You know who
Best
mostly
place to pick
employed
up broom pushers.
broom pushers? They were children. Most hired broom
I mean,
pushers were children.
in their
so
their
that's who's gonna buy
defense,
the brooms, okay?
if you need to be swept out of a chimney, it's always good to put a child up there.
Don't you
They're
remember
small.
Well, you remember that Christian Bale movie, Broomsies.
Yeah.
Brooms, yes.
And I mean, those kids, the kids are the ones who are dumb enough to buy special edition brooms, right? This is the crossover Post Malone broom. You have to buy it for 5 times the price. Yeah.
The licensing brooms.
Super different than a regular broom.
What are you doing? What do you want?
Well, that's what we were asking you.
Well,
we got to go to
I'm
the
telling
town
you,
and do what?
Go look around, see what's
Don't
different about
die. Don't be found, and
it. Yes,
check out the
also
town.
Don't die.
Now that the grenade has gone off, let's be quiet.
Roll perception.
I'm hiding. Do I get advantage?
I botched again.
You suck. You
Well,
hear
I'm
nothing.
deaf. A fucking
That's true.
grenade
Your
just
grenade
went
went
off
off. You
on
just
my ear.
That's all you hear.
All right, so this time I got a 13, not a 12.
Okay, it's a little better.
15.
Okay. I would
And
say
the dog.
I would say the dog is definitely deaf right now.
Well, he's fine.
He literally had a grenade go off
Fucking
like
good. It's a deaf dog.
a foot away.
He's so loud.
You're
gonna have to kill that
So loud. Definitely Archie.
Don't say deaf about my dog.
Archie and Rudy, you hear what sounds like a very soft and subtle snapping and
No.
cracking noise.
No, thank you.
And if you glance behind you from the direction where the noise is coming, that footy monster, all the little flayed pieces of flesh are like undulating and
No.
moving around. So
No.
you know that means you should probably get going before he
Oh, yeah, I'm booking it.
figures whatever out.
I'm booking
Run
it.
quietly.
And I'm going to try to stealth where I can, but I'm booking it.
Okay. So you guys run as quietly as possible.
It is.
Which
Did we
is
tell
very
Archie?
quietly.
Did you tell Archie?
It's possible to run very quietly.
I mean, I figured he would follow suit if he saw the two of you start running.
Okay. I'll take it.
What's fucking stealth? Is that wisdom?
Just take it.
No.
Don't roll
It's
anything. Just take it.
Stealth is dex.
20.
Okay. I didn't ask for a roll, but I mean,
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, I wanted to anyway.
Okay, that's fine.
wasted
so yeah,
that
you
20.
guys run towards the town. You eventually exit the woods, and give me a second. I'm leading up to it. And as you're about to enter into this town, that's where we're going to take a fucking break.
A break from what?
Life! Hello, listeners. It is I, Dennis, the world's most okayest DM, but I'm not actually here during this particular ad to talk about Botched Podcast. I'm actually here to talk about one of my other projects you may or may not have heard me talk about. That's Lycan Solomon's Odyssey. And you may be saying, what the hell is that, Dennis? I write graphic novels about the world's first werewolf. It's a little bit of horror, a little mythology, a little adventure, a little history. And my third Kickstarter is coming out in March. The sign-up page is actually live right now, but you may be wondering, what are you doing a Kickstarter for? Well, I mean, my third book in this series is coming out. And if you're wondering, what's the third book about? Well, it's like H.P. Lovecraft meets Gilgamesh. And if you're not familiar with Kickstarter, it's a crowdfunding platform where you essentially chip in money and then you get stuff back equal to the amount of money that you put in. So, it could be as simple as just throwing $1, or, if you wanted to go to the lowest tier, $5 gets you a PDF copy of the book. Or you could go all the way up to the highest tier of the Kickstarter, and there are lots of levels in between, but the highest tier of the Kickstarter gets you a custom jersey that's specific to that book, and we only do it on Kickstarter. You get a 3D printed statue, mini, personalized copy of the book, your name in the book, audio commentary, all kinds of things. But probably the one thing at that tier that everybody loves the most is that you get to die in the next book. As in, you send me your pictures, I give them to my artist, and then he draws you dying a grisly death in the next book, which would be chapter 4. Whenever that page gets made, I turn it into an 11 by 17 art print, and then I get it printed out, sign it, and then send it over to you. So you get all kinds of stuff. So I highly recommend checking it out. I know a lot of people are excited about the Funko Pop that I'm putting in this one, as well as the crochet werewolf that is super adorable. I'm doing this Kickstarter. I would really appreciate any support, even if you don't like it and you don't want to support it, even if you tell a friend or, a family member or a coworker, anybody you think might be interested in that sort of thing. It would mean a great deal to me and help me out a lot. And the easiest way to go and sign up is to go to www.lycanbook.com. Lycan is spelled Lycan, like lycanthrope. It's short for lycanthrope. Lycanbook.com. That'll redirect you to the Kickstarter. www.lycanbook.com. Thank you so much in advance for all of your support. I really, really appreciate it. Hello, listeners. It is I, Dennis, the world's most okayest DM, here with another ad for patreon.com/botchpodcast. Now, as you know, the Patreon over at patreon.com/botchpodcast has lots of awesome stuff, from Discord access to playing bi-weekly games with some of us, to getting your name read off at the end of the show, to becoming an executive producer, to getting digital art from various artists of things from the Botched universe, all that jazz. But also, you get 2 episodes a month of one-offs that we do. Sometimes we do with guests, sometimes we don't. It all depends. But this month is no different. And of course, we have to do a holiday-themed episode. But we return to the group of terrible, terrible people known as Drunk Girl Adventures. Here's a clip from that episode.
No, she said monkey-do. You only eat what a monkey would eat.
They eat anything. Fucking goats of the trees.
I don't think that's true.
I read it. I'm pretty sure I read it in a Scholastic National Geographic book. I'm pretty sure.
A zoo book, probably.
A zoo book, yeah. Definitely in a zoo book while I was at the dentist office.
That's called highlights. It's not...
I found everything that was different about the goat, about the tree goats.
That one's a monkey. Nothing gets by you.
Boom. Nothing gets past my eyes.
She thinks the monkeys eat everything because in the hidden pictures there was a monkey and a can and short ribs.
That's right.
It was a monkey hobo.
Yeah, exactly.
He had a little possum with him. It was weird.
Yeah. Get some voting buttons or something. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, they're all ridiculous and terrible. But anyways, go over to patreon.com/botchpodcast if you want to listen to the rest of this episode, as well as the thousands of hours of content we have at this point. Go over there and check it out. What was it again? Oh, yeah, that's right. Patreon.com/botchpodcast. Go check it out today. Now, back to the show. And we're back. There we go. So you guys are just starting to enter in the town. Feel free to roll perception as you start to wander in.
Fucking got a critical 20.
Nice.
Fuck you. I also got.
rolling?
We wasted.
favorite.
I got a 22. Fuck you, Phil.
Oh, go.
The odds are
Can
astronomical.
we make it 3?
6.
God damn
No,
it.
we
God
can't.
damn it,
You're
Steve.
expecting too much of Steve.
Oh, hold on. I got spuds. So, crit fail.
Okay. Yeah,
Spuds just
got
shits.
tinnitus. So even crappy Oliver notices some things. You notice that, so this is the same version of the town that you guys came through in the first place. However, a lot of the architecture is crooked and broken and smashed. You notice that the cars on the street are wrecked and poles are down, and this town just seems like it's been through a bit of the ringer. However,
Control.
those of you with better perception notice that all of the houses, if you look in the windows, you see are filled, and I do mean filled, with those crooked, broken corpses. Just a fuck ton of them. They're not moving. They look lifeless, but they're just packed in the windows, just sitting there. And you notice even in the parked cars, just stuffed in there. There's a fuck ton of them.
Everybody get around.
Yeah, so I think the corpses come to life.
Oh, that's fine. I'm not worried about that. Get around real quick. Get around these windows. Get around these corpses.
Hey, ear in the eye in the sky. Get around.
No, hold on. Don't. We don't need him. We don't need
radio
him.
silence. Boop.
Okay, I'm going to take my fucking phone out
Yeah.
and my selfie stick. This is going to be a
Great album
fucking
picture.
album cover.
I got you.
Great fucking album.
You've been
cover.
filming, right, for the video?
No, the entire goddamn
Okay,
time.
Yeah. It's gonna be awesome.
I'm going to take a picture of all of us.
What about Spuds?
Yeah, I hold him up with one hand.
Like a Spudzuka?
Spuds loves
Spudzuka,
pictures.
yeah. I put him right on my shoulder.
And do one with his
Spuds
starfish.
loves the camera, and the camera
And then I'm going to
loves
turn him
Spud.
around and take another one of his asshole.
That's funny.
Okay. Chocolate
How'd
starfish.
that come out? How'd that come out?
You get all those pictures?
I
What's
mean,
it look like?
it looks like the exact thing that you said you took a picture of.
We'll use
Well,
some
explain
filters.
it
It's
to
going to be
me.
great.
What do you mean explain to you? You just said what it was. You said you took a picture so that you've got your dog, the band, and then all those people in the windows, right?
We'll call it Lost Souls
Oh.
for the album.
Yeah.
Lost Souls.
Yeah, okay.
No? Okay.
Okay.
What about
That was weird that
Windsor
your
Castle?
reaction.
Okay.
Windsor Castle?
You see in the distance, quite a bit, that unlike the main version of the town, there appears to be a town square. Just
What
down
shape
this
is
road.
it?
Circular.
Trucks.
Yeah, but the fuck? You said the town square is circular.
Yep, that's what I said. Now,
Fucking backwards ass England.
now you don't. You. It looks like there's something in the town square, but you can't tell what it is from here. You'd have to get closer. But yeah, so you guys are just on the outskirts of town, about to go into town, I would say.
Archie, what if we called it Princess Diana Revenge Dress? Too soon?
No, I don't think it's too soon. It's been fucking 50 years at this point, I would guess. I don't know what year it is.
Okay.
We could do it a two-parter, and the second album will be called Paparazzi Redemption.
Yes.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
no, fuck them on, yeah?
And we
fuck
could
'em on.
could film the video on a moped following a car into a tunnel.
Going through France
Yeah.
and going into France, yeah.
That'd
no,
be great.
That sounds
That'd
great.
be great.
Okay.
Okay, so, hey, eye in the sky.
Oh,
beep.
yeah, okay, yeah. What?
Hey, so this town is different because there are, but the destruction is like real here, and there's all the bodies are in the buildings. Here, take a look.
Oh, well, it's not
And there's a square. Look at that square. There's not a square in that town.
It's a circle.
There's a square here.
It's a
God
circle.
damn it! God damn it, man! It's good. Maybe is it more of a roundabout?
It's a plaza.
Oh, surprise, all right. Well, go keep investigating, see what's over there. It looks like there's something in the camera.
Can we?
Just go
Can we?
fucking
Hold on. We
investigate.
got some pictures. Can we save them in the cloud?
No,
Yeah, no, I'm going to push him
you
up.
can't save them fucking pictures.
And this video?
It's the SAP Foundation. We're supposed
Yeah,
to, you know.
but look, we
Surely
haven't.
we have
haven't.
our own cell phone carrier and cloud service system.
It's got to be
Cloud storage.
fucking secure.
Let me go out on a limb and guess
It's
you
got
wanna-
to be encrypted.
Let me go out on a limb and guess you want to make a fucking album cover out of it.
Yeah.
That sounds
we have an unreleased
Okay.
album.
That sounds
Yeah,
about
And if we
right.
die-
So I assume you're just going to leave it on the archive and not send it out to anybody?
No, I was going to email it to myself first and then send it in.
Exactly.
The whoosh sound plays over the...
Look,
I already put half them up on SoundCloud.
look. Hey, voice in my head.
Songs
What's your
I don't
name?
care about.
What's your name?
Clive.
Clive.
Dr.
Are you
Clive.
sure? I thought it was.
I thought it was like Rupert and something.
No. Wasn't it Clarence from?
Clifton.
Clarence is on potty break.
Clifford.
Because I can't remember Clarence's
Okay.
voice. So this is Clive now.
Clive. Look, we are a moderately successful punk band. If we were to disappear,
I doubt that.
if we're on tour, so we're moderately
That
successful.
doesn't mean that.
If we were to disappear under mysterious circumstances with an unreleased album with really cool video, our sales would skyrocket. And if you released it,
But you're dead. In this instance,
who
you're dead.
cares? We would live on through our fame.
Okay, but who's making money off of it? And what
You.
is it made of?
Our
You are.
I don't need to
families.
make- I don't need to make
Our
money.
fucking
The SCP
families.
God,
Foundation
Clive.
put a bullet in the back of my head if they ever found out I was
Oh my
doing
God,
that.
Clive! Think of the heroin and the ladies in the clubs.
I
That's
don't
right.
do heroin.
Just do
I'm not
whatever
some
should.
the
cracked out fat
man
dog.
tells you.
Fine. Okay. Fuck you, Clive.
I investigate. Well, I see, huh?
So you continue into town?
Yeah, I'm going to
Yeah,
investigate.
we
the
do
shit.
what fucking nunty fucking Clive wants us to do.
Okay. As you move further into town, you feel
That's what we're going to call it. So
almost
thanks.
Part
like an
4.
earthquake, and the ground shakes. Serious, like it shakes a lot, and you hear a lot of snapping, cracking noises, and you look, and the bodies start to just elongate wildly, and they start to tangle up amongst themselves, and their mass increases, and the glass shatters on the buildings, and they just sort of like flop out. The ones in the car, they keep expanding. All the glass shatters, but they're so tangled about in there that they sort of burst into a big, bloody, pulpy mess.
So we make
the bodies don't pour out towards you. Like, they're not coming after you. They just expand.
Because we're stealthing.
For some reason.
Right?
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't think it... So you don't get the impression that them expanding has anything to do with you so much as
happening.
It has to do with that earthquake.
But I'm still stealthing.
Yeah, that's fine. You can still stealth.
Because I don't want to get squeezed.
Sure.
So we get to the square?
Yes. So it's a grassy area, and you notice that there is a wooden pole with a note on it, and then just to the right of that, you notice that there is a large stage, and on the stage appears to be a mechanical rack of sorts where there's a person stuck in a bunch of gears. Like the torso section, they're face down on this rack. Like it looks like a medieval torture device. But each of their limbs goes through these series of gears, and they're all mangled up and fucked up.
Is it Brendan?
Who's Brendan?
He's
Some
our
douche.
bass player that went missing about 5 years ago.
It's not Brendan. He's wearing an orange jumpsuit.
It looks like it's somebody
Actually, no, he's
controlling
naked,
the fucking...
sorry.
This is
He's
some kind of like control device. It's like a heads-up display, and he's controlling the things. We got to chop his arms off.
He's naked, you said, in public.
He's naked,
As
and like I said, there's a note
punishment
on a post there next to him, next to the stage, and then you
What's
also
it
notice...
say?
Okay.
It says sex pervert, because that's what he is. He's obviously a sex pervert, being punished for being naked in public, as he should be.
Hold on. Sex
One of the
Pervert
few
Massacre is a great
legitimate
fucking song.
sex pervert
So
massacre.
it looks as though it's like a
Sex pervert
proclamation
rat torture.
from like the 1600s,
A what?
possibly. A proclamation.
Proclamation. Thank you.
It's a proclamation
Not
of
a
guilt.
pillory.
And it looks like it's a bit sensationalized, but basically it says, Eiding Hinger Wunebold, guilty of theft, child murder, rape, witchcraft, and cannibalism. He is to,
Sounds like Brendan. Are you sure this ain't Brendan?
he is to be
he was
broken on
sex
the
pervert.
wheel. That's what it says.
That's not a wheel, though.
It is a wheel.
Okay.
Like he's on the wheel. Like it's
Yeah, but his
rack wheel.
his
a bunch of
extremities are all mushy mushed.
They're like in a bunch of wheels and gears and stuff like that. Except for one of his legs, it seems to be extending way, way, way past the stage where you can't see.
We should probably cut that off.
But yeah, so he's face down, so you can't see anything else, you know.
Is his face in the stage or what's up?
So I would say his body is about like 2 or 3 feet up on the stage, and he's just like face down on the stage.
Okay, well, I'm going to slide in there and say, hey.
Just get underneath.
Underneath?
Hey, bud.
Yeah,
Hey, bud.
yeah.
So you go underneath, and
While he's
you
doing
notice
that, I'm
as
going
you
to do stuff too.
Okay, well, hold on. As you're walking up, you notice that the body is like
Secret
bruised
stuff.
and cut up, and like it looks like it's been through quite a bit of torture. Is there something you want to do before he gets his face in front of his face? Because you said there were things you wanted to do.
Well, he said secret things, so
I mean, if
you can't know about
well,
them.
I need to know what it is.
He said secret things.
Rudy is
It's a
concerned that the leg that's going off is going to come back, so I'm
Okay.
getting ready to sever the leg.
Gotcha. Got it. Okay. So you go down and look at his face, and you
My
notice that
machete.
his face is all kinds of fucked up. The cheeks are bloated, bruised. One eye's like super swollen, and the other one's sunken in.
cut.
But the eyes are closed, and like his face is all mangled up, and he's very, very pale.
Bray.
But you
Hey,
recognize him
Bruh.
to know that this is the D class that went missing in the upside down, as you called it,
Bruh.
a few days ago.
This is Larry Slobbins.
Yes, this is Larry Slobbins.
Oh, no, hold on. He was not D-class?
Whoever it was that went missing. I'm pretty sure the first
They
person.
were researchers.
The first
He was
person
a
was a
researcher.
D class, wasn't it?
The first
there
one
was
through?
a D class.
Yeah, the first one through
Yeah.
was a
It
D
wasn't
class,
Larry Slobbin.
and
Yeah.
he went missing.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, he fell in the hole. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Larry.
Yeah.
Larry
Larry
Slobbins.
was a dickhead.
He was,
yeah, I
was?
remember.
Larry.
Yeah,
he
fuck
was a
Larry.
researcher, though, and he wasn't D-class.
Oh.
Was
thought
he?
there
Yeah, that's right. He was a researcher. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, this is the missing researcher, Larry.
It's 2 episodes ago. Who knows what happens?
I do. It's my fucking character.
I know. I was very happy to kill that character.
Oh, Larry.
So you don't notice any movement.
I poke his dick.
Okay. You notice that when
I
you
chopped
go
that
back,
leg off.
to look at his face to see if there was a reaction of poking his mangled dick, that his head, his eyes shoot open, and he immediately turns and looks at you, and you start to hear a snapping and a cracking noise.
I cut that leg off.
Is it coming from his dick, or is it coming from his face?
His face.
Or all over. Okay, so he's like zombified.
Mostly his face, yeah.
All right, so we're in a Danny Boyle situation.
You notice his neck starts to elongate, and like his jawbones are moving around, so his head's getting bigger.
Like a turtle.
Sure, is that what a turtle does?
Oh, yeah, they got long necks. You don't know nothing about turtles.
You chopped off the leg,
I've never seen a turtle.
And then for my second attack, I'll cut off his head.
So you chop off the leg.
Well, give me a second to get out of there.
It's popping.
Don't let this...
You're going to die.
When you chop off the leg,
It
wriggles away.
That's not good. You're making more messes.
You said you're doing something with the head?
Chopping off the head because of snack crackling popping. I don't like that.
Roll to attack.
I'm going to fucking get out of there before that trumping head comes down on mine.
You do have your face down.
That is a strength roll, which I am proficient in.
Yes.
Yeah, 12 on the die, plus 1 for my strength, 13 plus proficiency, 3 is 14, 15, something like that.
Okay. So you do a clean swing, chops the head right off. It bounces, hits the stage, hits the ground, and you notice that the bones and tendons on the neck keep extending and crackling outwards.
Gross.
And also the head itself seems to be extending in both directions as like it's starting to like grow limbs.
I got a question on you.
I hate it.
Question on you.
Yeah.
Question on you. I got bear mace.
Yes?
You should boof it.
I'm going to start spraying it with my bear mace, yeah? And get my fucking Zippo in front of it.
Okay.
And fire it up.
Okay. So you do that.
Fire it up.
You put some mace.
Fire
I
it
thought bear mace wasn't flammable.
Okay. I got some fucking mace.
It depends on the propellant.
Okay.
It's the fiery kind.
This one's Malort propellant. Yeah.
Malort.
100 proof Malort.
Okay. So
For the rat god.
So you
112
shoot
Malort.
fire onto this thing, and you notice that the head sort of keeps extending out in different directions to avoid the fire, and it just
Ooh.
kind of keeps going.
It hates fire.
And you notice that the body itself also, the neck area keeps extending into tendrils and like bony appendages and things like that too.
Do we have do we have gasoline with us? Do we have any kind of? There's cars.
There are cars on the street.
Oh, I'm gonna go get some gas out of one of the cars.
Okay, if it has gas, but yeah.
I'm gonna try to go
gonna
get
do
gas
that?
from the car with my siphon because we're a punk rock band, so we steal gasoline often.
Sure. And then the other one, Oliver. What are you doing in all of this chaos?
Well, I don't have the book.
It's true.
That's a good idea. You could use a free action to tell him to throw you the book.
Well, we don't know what the book is for.
Well, we might process of elimination, right?
Well, it's probably some sort of spell book or something.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. I thought we were going to try and get it out, but apparently Mr. Gusto, or whatever his fucking name is, on the radio didn't want us to get out. He wanted us to come
Clive.
home and die.
Oh, you can get out now. Oh, you can
Oh,
leave.
we can get out now.
Yeah, I would
Thank
say,
you.
I would say, looking at the feed, you should probably go.
Well, you told us to fucking investigate this town, mate.
You have. It looks like you've investigated it really well, and you're about to die. So
I
you should
feel
probably
like
get out
you
of there.
waited till the last fucking moment to tell us this,
Well, I was
so that we
masturbating.
would. It
I
worked.
was on the verge, and I didn't want to,
Well,
stop
I
what
don't
was doing
care
and have to
about what
start over.
alternative bands you're listening to, mate. But I feel like you.
Dolls.
Well, you said the Verge. Is it Goo Goo? Is it the Goo
Also,
Goo Dolls
Goo
or the
Dolls.
Verge? So
The Verve.
I'm going to lay down a line of suppressing fire so my buddies can get out of here.
Okay. Roll to attack with a gun. Shooting around your buddy.
Natural 20.
Oh
There you
my
go.
God.
So yeah, so you fire off, and it hits the body and pelts it with bullets. And you notice as each of the holes is made in the body, little tendrils of flesh and bones start to protrude out of it and turn into like fingers and arms and things like that. Small ones at first, but growing and extending continuously. You also notice that in the distance, you see a lot of those corpses, not the ones that were right next to you before, but these are different ones
windows.
with super elongated limbs that are moving their way towards you from the distance. And it looks like there's about a dozen of them.
Did I get gas?
You go over to a car. How are you getting gas out of it?
Well, we have a wine thief. I'm just gonna open
You have a wine thief?
Yeah.
Why?
We're a punk band. We steal gas.
You didn't say you have a wine thief.
Okay, I escape. I run.
Hey, real quick,
Yeah.
a wine thief?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even a fucking quarter meter.
What are you talking about? It's like this big.
No, a fucking...
like-
okay,
Somebody go get my wine thief?
a wine thief is just literally a quarter meter long.
I'll be right back.
This is not something we should be doing in the middle of the fucking episode. You know what? What's Oliver doing? He's firing, yeah?
Yes. He's firing at the body, making more little appendages.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab him by the collar,
Okay.
kick his knees out so he goes on his bum, and drag him the fuck out of here.
Okay. I feel like it'd be faster to just tell him to run, but sure, you can
I
drag him.
continue to fire. while
He don't fucking listen.
That's fair.
You don't fucking know him like I do.
So
Once he
you're
gets it
carrying
in his brain.
Spuds in one arm and dragging him with your other arm?
Didn't say that.
So what are you doing with Spuds?
Spuds is running. He's running on his own.
I am
Okay.
a punk rocker. I weigh about 115 pounds.
Yeah, but Spuds weighs about 150 probably.
Well, yeah, but
'Cause of all the
Spuds is going to
beans.
see the panic and the fucking terror.
Sure.
It's not a fucking wine thief.
It's not a wine thief.
It's a fucking hose.
I bought it off
Anyway.
Amazon as a wine thief.
I fucking pour Oliver out.
It's a catheter is what it is.
Yeah, it's a catheter.
I had to
So
buy a
he
custom
can keep firing, and I just keep
Okay.
running
All right.
towards the exit.
All right, so you got quite a ways to go before you get to that version of that town. So
You want an athletics check?
sure,
It's a
with a disadvantage because you're dragging a person.
you fucking bastard. You know what that roll was?
Probably a crit 20.
21. No, it was 21.
Okay, well, who
Okay,
knows?
well
Maybe the second
that's
one's
not.
better.
Yeah. I got a 5.
So, it is very hard to drag him while he's firing, and you're panicked.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna get in his ear real quick and say, "Get the fuck up and let's go."
Fine!
This band is nothing if it's just fucking Rooty and I.
Remember you said that.
You
It's
notice
something that should have been said years ago.
I run as fast as I can, and I toss grenades like shakers of salt over my shoulders as I
Hey,
run.
perfectly fine.
Okay. You notice that the head, like the gum line on the jaws had extended, and each of the teeth have turned into like spindly legs, and it's just moving itself and just keeps getting bigger and extending in all directions and growing more appendages for each damage that you dealt to it. So yeah, the last person in that group is
Spuds?
Rudy. Rudy, what are you doing? Are you also running away?
Yeah, I was the first person to say I was running away.
Oh, okay. I forgot it. I got distracted with your wine thief. Okay.
We don't have
All right.
one, so I said, "Yeah, no, fuck it, I'm running."
Okay. So you're all running. You're tossing grenades behind you. Is that what you said?
He was, yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to just toss them at Rudy, you know.
Sure. Because you don't have that many.
Look, I'm going to time them to when they get close,
Okay.
right?
right.
And then I'm going to just, you know, give them a little, "Hey, how you doing back there?"
Sure. So Chonkules, the little chubby dog, Spuds, he's out in front of you, running, and he's sort of leading your group towards the town that you need to
He's a
go
good
to.
boy.
Yeah.
He's
And,
a based good boy.
Those...
He's a bass good boy. He plays bass.
And you notice as you run, there's more and more of those, like, crooked corpses all over the place.
I
The
hate 'em.
road, the ground, whatever. They're not moving until you pass them. Once you pass them, you hear the snapping and the cracking. And you notice that they're, like, running around on all fours, and, like, their fingers have extended into legs, too, and they're moving pretty quickly. You feel free to roll to attack or toss a grenade or whatever.
No,
you
every time
wanna
we
do.
hit them, they get stronger.
That's true.
Fuck you.
So you can just
I compliment them.
keep going. Okay.
You look handsome.
He renders
Explodes.
medical aid. It weakens them severely.
There you go.
I throw a bunch of salt on them, season them up good.
You never said you had salt,
It's true you didn't.
but you have
Pocket salt.
beans.
You do have
Best
beans.
packs.
Salt.
Give him beans.
No, I'm not gonna say. Fuck that.
I'd rather die than share my beans.
I'd rather die than give up me beans.
Thinking
You notice-
about them beans.
That out ahead of you, from the right side, one of the buildings as you're running through the next town, explodes as the toe snake monster explodes through and snatches up Spuds and just keeps going.
Can I do a strength roll from me dog?
You're just holding him by the leg?
Because he's out in front of you a ways, so like you have to like jump and try.
15.
You have
I got to do Jax.
yes, not the dog.
So 16, 18.
Okay, so yeah, so you have grabbed onto the dog as it's being dragged.
Strength check to get it out of its fucking mouth.
Sure, it's being wrapped up in all these
You're just going to rip the
toe
dog in half.
appendages.
15.
You strength that dog, and you rip off both of its back legs
I fucking.
as it yelps in pain and continues
Well, real quick.
onwards.
No, hold on. As I rip it apart,
Okay.
I then just Popeye the beans out of the bag it is. It arcs over and lands right in its mouth.
And he goes,
High low.
Arcane check.
High low.
arcane
It's a high.
check.
No.
Arcane check.
You like a cartoon's Popeye, you grab the bag of beans and you go to squeeze it, and it instead erupts over the edges all over your hands, making your hands sticky. Not at
fucking
all
run.
as you imagined.
I run.
You just hear the dog yelping in the distance as the snake
Well,
rises.
you're
back in.
still more humane death than a slow death by canine diabetes.
Now, the leg itself is, like I said, it's about a meter and like 1.3 meters thick. So you're gonna have to like vault over this thing probably, but
What do you want? Acrobatics.
I'll give you either acrobatics or athletics.
23.
You
Yeah,
do.
Rudy also gets a 23.
Okay.
Fuck
You
you.
all like, well, what'd you get?
No, Oliver, he said
Oliver?
We're good. You don't have to roll.
Oliver, what'd you get? I stopped myself.
You didn't say I had to roll.
I did say all of you had to. What'd you get, Oliver?
I bought.
No!
I was going to say we could just average our rolls, but no.
So, Oliver, you go
Film it,
to
film it,
slide
film
over
it, film it.
and you actually accidentally slide right over it, and your leg gets pinned underneath the leg, and you're like stuck as this thing is just undulating over you, and you feel as though your leg has been shattered because this thing's all the weight is on your leg as it continues to keep moving, but you're
Archie,
stuck
get
in
the
place.
film. Archie, get the film. Archie, get the film. Selfie
I
stick up.
remember what Rudy said about when we hit him, they get stronger. And so what I do is I hug it, and I say,
I love you.
it wasn't your fault.
You hug it and continue on down the road with
It
the
wasn't
leg.
your fault. It's not your fault.
It just goes wee because he's hugging it, and off he goes. And you don't see him; he just disappears into buildings and rubble and whatnot.
It's okay.
It's not your fault.
Archie,
You
we
don't see
can
the
get a
end
new
of
bass
this
player.
fucking
It's okay.
leg; it just
We can get a
keeps
bass
going
player.
in the other direction too.
Rudy,
Yeah, Archie?
we're done.
No.
The band's done.
We've seen another
The band's
dog and a
done.
bass player. We're good.
Nope.
The limb monsters are getting closer, so I'm gonna need some athletic rolls from you guys. Not Oliver, though.
19?
Rudy got a 15.
You don't have to roll anymore.
I'm going to roll anyway.
Okay.
I rolled a natural
19.
20.
Yep, it's too late now. Oliver and
He lifts the leg up
gets out with his
and
bum
takes
leg.
it, right? Hold on, and puts it on his leg.
That's right.
I'm sure that'd go great. What'd you guys get?
19.
15.
Okay. So you guys, you're booking it. You're starting to get a little tired, though, because you have been running for quite a while now.
And smoking.
I got beans.
And
for 20
smoking,
years.
because you're all in a band.
Not anymore, we're not.
You notice that the spindly monsters are
We're
getting
in a
closer and
duo.
closer. You look like you're running through the last version of the town before, if you get through to the other side, that's where the hole to exit is.
Uh-huh.
You know, though, you're not going to make it before they catch you, though. So what are you doing?
I'm going to toss the book through the portal.
Roll. Let's go strength.
+3.
Yeah, it's got to be you. I can only dex it.
It's a 21.
Okay. You fucking toss it in mid-run.
RG!
And it goes up and over a building, and you don't see what happens to it. You just throw it up and over a building in the direction of where the hole was. You don't know. You know that they're about to catch up to the two of you. Are you doing anything else?
Rudy's going to try to zig and zag, like get behind a car, dive into a basement, something like
I'm
that.
going to shoot Rudy in the leg.
Excuse me?
Okay, roll to attack.
I zigzag
What-
with a nat 20.
What level are we? We're level 6.
Level 5
yeah?
or
So
6.
that's a
yeah.
proficiency of a 3.
Yeah.
22.
So he nat 20 to zigzag. So you just turn and fire at his legs, but miss. So Rudy,
The fuck?
I get a second attack, yeah?
Well, he stood still. I kept moving. You do. He does.
that's true. Yeah, he gets a second attack. You still have to beat a nat 20, but
Robin gets another shot.
We could have been great. I put the gun in my own mouth and pulled the trigger.
okay.
Oh my god.
He was
Shoots himself.
27. It was time.
So
I'm actually 26 and a half.
So your
I
band,
only
No, they don't have to know.
your
He doesn't
bandmate shoots himself and falls backwards. You notice that the spindly monsters don't care about a corpse, so they are just continuing after you. So you're zigzagging. So you're going the long way towards the
No,
exit. Is that what you're saying?
yeah.
I'm trying to. I'm
He's
tumbling.
taking- he's
So we threw
the long way home.
No, look. We threw the book over the building.
Yes.
So I'm cutting through the building around the car to go around the backside of the building
Okay.
instead of running through the square that doesn't.
Roll me an athletics check. The quickest way.
I gotta
is
get
through
there.
the windows.
I got to get there so that I can release that album.
So I'm going to
With
say you're
all
going to
that
missile
mo-
kick through a window and
Uh-huh.
jump through another.
Oh, let's go. Is that a strength or a dex roll, or can I choose?
It's athletics, so it would be strength.
Okay. I got a 19.
Okay, so you're running at full speed. These fingy monsters are getting closer. That fucking nasty head in the background. Each of the teeth are into the ground, and you sort of
Never leaving Tennessee. Never leaving Tennessee.
feet.
Never leaving Tennessee.
Not even. You don't even missile kick. You head first like Superman flying. Dive through the window. Tumble roll and immediately vault up again and through the next window.
I am Jason Statham.
And you tumble roll again, and you're right there next to the hole where you don't see the book, so you're going to guess that it went
It's
in the
still
hole.
flying. Yeah.
And one of the ropes is out of the ground for you to attach to. And you know if you tug it twice, that means pull me.
Oh my god, I
pull me
tug it.
home.
Oh my god, I tug it. I tug so hard.
You tug it. Tug it.
Clive's like, yeah, tug it harder.
Oh my god, pull, Clive, Clive,
almost there.
Clive,
You're
Clive,
almost there.
Clive,
Keep
Clive.
tugging.
I tugged. I fucking tugged.
So you notice they just smash through the building, and like they're coming right at you, and they start pulling you. You jump into the
Yeah,
pile of
I'm like
bodies.
not waiting for the pull. I'm just
Yeah.
diving into the
And
bodies.
you just die. Yeah, they're pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling. And,
All that comes through is your hand. Oh.
well, roll me
Fuck you.
a... roll me
I did so well.
a...
You're the one who opened your fucking mouth.
I was going to do this anyways. Roll me a strength check.
All right.
Because you're being pulled through a tangle of bodies.
I've got a
so-
+1 to strength. And I rolled a 17 on the die.
Okay. You feel as though certain things brush against your legs as you're being pulled, but you just kick wildly.
I don't need legs. I can play
and
guitar.
and you thump up out the other end of the hole, and they sort of like pull you out, and you notice that the researchers and guards that were pulling the rope sort of fall backwards, and you notice one of them has the book. But yeah, you tuck and roll out, and they're just like, "Where's the rest of you?"
Nope. They are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame right now.
And they're like, "Oh."
They went out speaking the Queens.
What? And everyone sort of like takes a hat off and holds it down. They're like, "They will be forgotten pretty quickly."
They will be redacted.
Yes, they're going to be rejected and forgotten pretty quickly. But hey, at least you made it out alive, so you can go on to the next suicide mission.
No,
good on ya.
I'm releasing that album, and I'm going to retire.
Sure. So as you pop out of the hole, The SCP Foundation designates this one as SCP-783, otherwise known as There Was a Crooked Man. And at that point, we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Reddit, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. This episode of Botched is brought to you by the Patreon producers, Your Weapon of Choice, Big Jim, The Nuck Lord, Chronic, Skinner, B-Mail, Shanda, Panda, Disgruntled Furniture, Chris Wisdom, Zukari, Scabby Goose, Lost Limey, Shinagome, God King, Red Panda Bash.
May his toes never flay into a snake.
Sepper Supreme and all swampers.
You smell.
You want to support us? You can do on many stupid websites like freedomvalleyhorsebase.com, dickblood.club, lizardteats.com, mookmolk.com, buytheseviagras.com, louisianapocketgophers.com, damnyoudennis.com, birdswithpenises.com, chickums.church, partymormons.com, raoulsmovingcastle.com,
Yes.
chugyourmilk.com,
If
or
you
simply patreon.com/botchpodcast. You want to support us but can't do it financially, head on over to iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you can leave a 5-star review, and Chonky Kong will read it on stream. Thank you to Gozer for our intro and outro music. They're all over the internet at Gozer_music, or check out their album on Spotify. Thank you to Emily Swan for album art. She's all over the internet at a swan named Emily. Send something to the studio, P.O. Box 3178, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, 17325, and Chonks will open it on stream. We salute you, Shinagami. You are this episode's
Redacted.
And as always,
As you posthumously release the album that the people that hired you created but died making, with footage of their deaths and disappearances, scream Botched. And we'll hear you.
see you next week, nerds.
You can support each of us in our own little different ways. My first comic book has come out, and if you'd like to purchase it, you can head on over to www.hiveheadstudios.com, where you can even download a free sample of the book to see if it's something, up your alley. You can also support me over at patreon.com/hiveheadstudios. You can support Steve's stuff over at YouTube or TikTok or any of his other social media at He Who Is Steve. You can support Phil on Patreon or Twitch at Imaginary Nomad, and you can check out Chonky every so often on Twitch at Chonky_Kong.
Steve, do you own a balaclava?
I do own a balaclava.
All right.
Balaclava?
Well, okay, so I do own gloves, but they're motorcycle
No,
gloves.
that's the
They're
dessert.
not. Yeah. Yeah.
I've
Well,
had
what you do
baklava.
is you take the baklava and you stuff it into your helmet when it's cold, so it keeps you nice and warm
it's
with its
insulated.
sticky
He gets
layers.
it.
That's right.
Oh, okay. That
I
makes
just
so much
do what
sense.
scuba divers do.
Pee in my
You
soup.
piss? Yeah.
Yep. I just piss and shit my pants.
Keep me warm.